Brian may have. Did Brian step out?
No, he's here.
I'm right here.
That was Kenny.
Ken stepped out and.
Ken
Okay.
stepped out, but he
It's a
doesn't
little
know.
hard, yeah, it's a little hard to see on the,
Meeting.
little hard to see on the small window. So, my apologies to the group in advance. I could not be back, tonight. I'm out in Indiana. But I'm gonna do my best to run the meeting remotely. And, please, if you, make a motion or second, please say your name, so it's a little bit clearer, for me. Want to, open the meeting tonight, the Board of Finance meeting for Thursday, February 20th at 6 p.m. Call to order, and roll call will show that Rob is present via Zoom, and in the meeting in person, we have Brian, Dave, Steve, and Nathaniel, along with Jackson as well. Nikki plans to show up. I think she's running a little behind, but about 6:10, 6:15. And if someone could note when she comes in, Dottie can mark the notes accordingly. So that's our call to order. Next up is item 2, approval of the minutes. We'll do each of these separately. I'll start with the 2A, the regular monthly meeting minutes from January 16th, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion. Steve.
Steve made the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it, Nate.
Nate has the second. Any discussion or clarification on the minutes? Okay, hearing none, all in favor of accepting the minutes as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, on to item 2B, special BOF joint meeting on January 21st. Is there a motion to accept?
Motion, we approve it. This is Steve.
Steve has the motion. Is there a second? Rob, I'll second it. Rob will second it.
All right, spaced out.
All in favor of accepting the minutes from the BOF joint meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Move on to item 2C, our special BOF budget workshop from February 5th. Is there a motion to accept those
I'll
minutes?
make a motion to accept the minutes as corrected by Dottie to indicate that I was absent. Some other gentleman was listed as absent.
I saw that, Dave. Okay, is there a second to that motion?
Steve, I'll second.
Steve has the second. Any discussion?
It was my birthday. I wasn't here.
No discussion, no other amendments? Okay, all in favor of accepting the 2-5 special joint meeting with the Board of Selectmen and Board of Finance, including the adjustment requested by Dave, say aye.
I'll abstain because I wasn't here for that.
Right.
Okay, aye. Any other ayes?
I
wasn't here either. My birthday.
wasn't here. Well, according to Dottie, I was here.
You can still
But
vote.
she didn't indicate.
Okay, so there's 3 ayes, I believe, and 2 abstentions.
And Rob, Nikki just entered the Zoom.
Okay. Dottie, if you could note that Nikki entered the Zoom at 6:04. Please, thank you. Item 2C that we just went through, there were 3 yays and 2 abstentions. Any nays? I guess none. There's only 5 of us. Let's move on to item 2D. Special
I'll
BO.
make the same motion relative to item 2D as corrected by Dottie, indicating that I was absent.
Okay, is there a second to that motion?
This is Steve, I'll second it.
Steve seconded it. Any further discussion around the minutes from 211 joint workshop? All in favor of accepting the minutes, including the correction by requested by Dave, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, so all four meeting minutes passed. Thank you, everyone. Next, we'll move on to item 3, correspondence. I don't have any. Are there does anyone have any that may have been missed? Correspondence since the agenda was posted? No correspondence. Okay, we'll move to item 4, citizens' comments. We'll start in the room. Is there a citizen in the room that would like to make a comment?
Not seeing any, Rob.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
We'll move to the Zoom meeting. Is there anyone on Zoom, any citizen on Zoom that would like to make a comment at this time? I don't see any. We'll pause one more second or two. Sometimes people can't get off of mute quick enough. Okay, no citizens' comments. We'll move to item 5 for Selectmen's update. Amy St. Ange. Amy, the floor is yours.
All right, for the sake of getting right down to business with the budget workshop, I don't have a formal report to share. Obviously, we know that the crew was out almost round the clock throughout the weekend. There's a lot of issues with ice throughout town. There were a lot of issues with mailbox, but I want to give a shout out. I think the crew did a phenomenal job. On Monday and Tuesday, they were out in full force repairing mailboxes. Unfortunately, with the heavy snow, that's just what happens. So yeah, kudos to them. They work really hard, and I'm grateful for all of the staff at the Public Works Department. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Amy. Any questions for Amy? No questions. Okay, thank you, Amy, for the brief update. We're in the midst of the budget meeting, so we appreciate that. On to item 6, school district update with Superintendent of Schools, Melinda Smith. Is Melinda there? I think I see her. Hi, Melinda, the floor is yours.
Very briefly, just congratulations to Jackson Santos and the boys basketball team. They are in the playoffs. They have a big game on Friday night. And then for the board's interest, the HVAC project is well underway. The contract was awarded to AirTemp. We have the contractors on site. They have an office. They've dropped dumpsters. They've dropped storage units. The contractors and subcontractors have been fingerprinted for safety and security. And the work is imminent. So it's just about ready to begin. And it should take us all the way through till next December. And there will be some disruption on campus where classrooms will have to be relocated. But we have a plan for that, and we have weekly meetings with the contract. And that's my update.
Okay. Any questions for Melinda Smith? Jackson, good luck on Friday. Get a good night's sleep tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to item 7, financial report. Bill, over to you.
Sure, keeping it brief, property taxes are on track, nothing exciting to report there. State and federal grants, nothing really new this month. Local revenue continues to be strong, primarily because of the reimbursements we received earlier in the year, and investment income is also chugging right along at 146,000 or 77% of the budget. A couple other notes, SALT, just to give the board a heads up. At this point, we're expecting to be approximately 70,000 over on SALT, depending on how the next couple of storms break. It looks like we caught a break on the one that was supposed to hit this week, so that's good news. But the board may need to consider a transfer from contingency to cover an overage in SALT. Quick update on the borrowing. I've been working with Barry at Phoenix. And we're expecting the rate quotes on the HVAC borrowing and the refinancing of the track and security notes on 2/25. So I'll update you when those come in.
Anything else, Bill?
No, that's it.
I appreciate we appreciate the efficiency in updates from Bill, Melinda, and Amy. Thank you, given the work we have ahead of us for our joint meeting. So thank you all three. It was important to get an update, and we appreciate that. On to item 8, Turtle Lot Fund update. That may be back to you, Bill.
Yeah, nothing to report. I haven't seen this month's statement yet, so I don't have an update from the last balance. We do have the annual meeting scheduled for early March. That's on everyone's calendars. And I believe, actually, Melinda, I guess we should share that the work was completed in the scavenge.
Yes, the draperies and the stage curtains, wait until the public sees it. It's magnificent. Really lovely.
And Melinda, does that include the sound upgrades too, if I recall?
Yes, the draperies in the balcony as well. Yes.
That's great. I would like to come over and see that. That must look fantastic. So
Honestly, it takes your breath away. We're just waiting for some curtain valances, and one other piece for backstage. There was a curtain missing, but otherwise it is Kathleen Herbert did a really nice job.
that's great. That's great. Our minutes in January said that we were meeting early Feb, and I know that got pushed out. So the board will meet in early March and talk about the next set of projects ahead of us for the Turtle Lot building. Anything else on the Turtle Lot Fund update?
No.
Any questions about the Turtle Lot Fund update? Sounds like there aren't any. Keeping at a high rate of efficiency here, we'll move on to item 9. Any new business? I don't think there's any. Does anyone on the Board of Finance have any new business? No new business. Item 10, old business. Is there any old business that was missed? I didn't think, did someone have something? No, I didn't think so. Okay, we'll move on to item 11, citizens' comments. I'll open it up again to the room. Is there anyone in the room, a citizen in the room that has a comment at this time? Okay, I'm going to say that's negative. Anyone on Zoom? Is there a citizen on Zoom that has a comment at this time? No. Okay. Item 12, there's an error there, not 112, item 12. Board of Finance member comments. Is there anyone on the Board of Finance that has a comment at this time? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn? Item 13.
Dave, so moved.
I'll second it, Steve.
Motion made by Dave, seconded by Steve. All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Thank you all thank you, Nikki.